I left a good impression.
I didn't.
Oh. Now I have the ultimate Sprout title.
What?
The heart of the party.
Oh, did you unlock that?
Yeah.
How do you get that? Commendations?
Yeah, just 10 commendations. It's usually the first title somebody will ever get.
Yep.
It's like a Sprout title.
Yeah, let's do some story.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. Bye.
You're gonna go do some more Windows updates.
I mean, if I'm not gonna sleep now, then I certainly will when I hear Kane-sena's dulcet tones.
Are you ready for some dulcet tones?
I'm ready to get a lobotomy. Because that's kind of what she sounds like.
Two birds with one stone.
I lost my son to
Oh,
the
no.
calamity.
Alright, I'm just gonna set this to auto-scroll so that I can AFK the heck out of here.
You couldn't take a step without stumbling over a
How do you
body.
set to auto?
Hit triangle during a cutscene.
Okay. I mean, really, it's appropriate we're doing this one today. On the day of the rising.
Oh, you're right. It's thematically appropriate.
Fearful of the green wrath.
Even though
They
that
hid
was
themselves
2 episodes
in the
ago
dark
now, for the
recesses of
edited
the
people.
earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
You should take my yawn from earlier and then just paste it back in here.
Sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard?
Shut up.
There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent...
This
the
guy's
unity
just
between
talking
human
during
and
her
elemental.
speech. What a jerk.
He's very
Do you
rude.
not agree?
Get out of here, Kai Kisk.
In accordance with the will of the elementals,
You don't know who that
we
is.
have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves.
I see
nor
some
for
white mages
us.
back, or some conjurers back there. Or,
Oh no.
Though
No,
the
they-
Gridanians have no love
I mean,
for
yeah, they
war,
give you the
White
white
mages.
mage
we have
quest.
still less for those who would threaten our way of life.
I think they're white mages.
Ever have
do
we
too.
fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the
That guy's a
Guardian
conjurer.
Empire brought its war of conquest to
I assume.
Eorzea, we
That's
rallied
Connie
under the
Pepsi.
noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice.
I
Alas,
promise that Final
their
Fantasy
loss was
XIV
not
is
the
a good
only
game
tragedy
worth
to
playing.
befall us that
It's
day.
just this
For
early
soon
part.
I
came
swear
the
it's good.
calamity.
We promise. It's a good game. It's fun. We're having fun. Well,
The
we usually have
scars
fun.
borne by our
It's
forest
mostly
are a
fun.
constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, Each waking hour, a struggle to survive.
It's just these Gridanian horny people suck.
Driven
To be fair-
desperation, some
Sorry, what?
among us have
The Gridanian
strayed from
horny
the
people
path of
suck.
righteousness,
Yeah, they
resorting
suck.
to
I
banditry,
still want those
poaching,
weird,
and
like,
other
leaf-looking
unconscionable deeds.
side ornaments, though.
Yeah.
To compound our woes,
To be
the
fair,
Ixnal have
okay,
returned
like,
in
for
force,
somebody who's
emboldened by
not,
our
like,
suffering.
familiar at all with,
They
like,
test our
14
defenses
or
nigh
its
without
history, like,
cease,
this does
and
do,
prey
like, a
upon the
decent
vulnerable.
job sort of setting
So
the
beleaguered
backstory and the
from
tone.
within and without,
Yeah.
it is of little
So,
wonder
it has that
our
going for
unity
it.
now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives.
That kid's bowl cut
that we
really
might
bothers me.
behold another dawn.
Yeah.
Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
These elves suck.
The destruction wrought by the
I'm not too hot on them.
They're very rude.
It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our
Is there a
survival.
Garlean fortress
If
in
we
the
are
Black
to
Shroud?
stand against them, we must remember what it
Baelsar's
is to
Wall.
be united. Our many troubles
Yeah, but,
blind us
no, I
to the
mean one
woes
that
of
you-
our fellow man.
You,
Thence
like,
is
go around
harmony
and walk
lost.
into? That's, like,
Yet
not an
harmony
instance?
is the founding principle of Gridania.
Like how Ul'dah has, like,
We are gathered
2
here
or
to honor
3.
the fallen.
There are a bunch of them in the Shroud, in the
Let them be
Sylphlands.
honored, not only in word and thought,
Oh, that's right.
but through concerted
There are a lot of
action.
Garleans there.
I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children.
Woods will be
I
it's
love
up
the
to us to
crowd
protect the forest.
voices
They're very
in
good.
2.0. They're really good. For serenity, purity, and sanctity is kind of a lame, like, nation motto.
Yeah.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize.
Okay,
at your
sure.
service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
This kid's a
I
villain.
get this strange feeling we've seen them before.
This kid's a villain.
Is this the first time we've met them properly?
I think so.
Okay. So, for those of you with good memories, there were 2 elves in the chocobo carriage that brought us to town in the very beginning. Same people.
Somebody should deal with Garuda.
Yeah, somebody should. I hope it's not me.
Send these elves to do it.
Yeah, they can take care of it. Your shoes are very dumb. Has anyone told you that?
They're extremely stupid.
I hate them. Okay, Ul'dah, I guess, is our next stop.
Let's go to Ul'dah.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah.
The children. Oh no, here it's think of the prophets.
God.
Tis the Sultana Nanamo herself.
And Roban is
I remember this crowd especially having a really great sounding line, but I don't remember what it is.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have wrought sand into
I don't
gold.
think that's physically possible.
Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Is that the order for Incarn, by the way?
Gifts our nation has given
For-
the realm. In
For the
Eorzeal's
jewels at the end?
on the killing fields of
No,
Carthage,
because I think it involves the
none
fruit of
speak more
knowledge,
blood
which
and
isn't
gold than
on that
we.
scale.
Oh, I guess that's
Thus,
Beladiah's
the
stuff
70th
then.
Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier,
Is Baby Queen gonna
monetarist or
talk?
loyalist, all must recognize that a divided
Why should she
Ul'dah
have to when her
stands
mouthpiece
to
is
fall.
here?
Victory and fortune
Ralph
walk
Bond
hand
definitely
in
writes
hand.
all of Nanamo's speeches.
Yeah, he
Ye who
does.
seek glory and wealth, look not to
Might as well
what
cut out
you
the
snatch
middleman
from
and
your
just,
neighbor,
have him do
but
it.
to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah.
Did you know that capitalism is bad?
As the realm prospers,
You can't say
so
that
shall
here.
Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers,
You have to wait till
so
we
shall
get to
her people.
Limsa.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Who is that? Oh, that's a crowd.
Your grace.
Raoban? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been
Boy, her
made
voice
of
is
the
real
wealth
bad,
of
huh?
Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health,
Remembering hard to know
happiness, and
anymore.
hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultan!
Victory and fortune.
I fucking love that guy.
For we are by fire reborn.
I think oh yeah, I remember there's another really good crowd voice in the one, but
You again.
long live Nanamo! It's pretty good.
We beat Ifrit up.
Yeah, he's not a problem anymore.
No, he's dead.
Super dead.
I don't want to join the Immortal Flames. They're just gonna make me do Ifrit over and over.
I would do it if they rewarded me with glamour prisms every time I did that. Okay.
Hey, Melly's there.
Hmm.
The Rising Recruiter.
Where is he?
Well, we'll see if we do more.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to proceed to the stateroom?
As soon as I get my mouse, yes, because my controller died. Okay, I'm good.
Ready?
Alright.
Set. Go.
At least we get to hear Merlwib.
Yeah.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
I am Merle Wee Buffenschlosser.
That's about right.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans,
Merlib's
Limsa
sideburn
has grown
game
from
is
humble
extremely
fishing
powerful.
village to uncontested
Merlib in
ruler
general
of
is
the
very
5
powerful.
seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stern standard, I must say.
Ah!
I wonder what the
crimson field
voice
is made to
direction for that
signify
guy
the
was
blood of
like.
fallen crewmates,
I
while
can't
the
even
black
imagine.
longship represents a pirate vessel.
Like, what
When the
given
Gallian Empire
to result in a
marched
sound
upon
like
Aosia,
that and be
we
like, yep,
assembled
that's
beneath
good.
the Maelstrom
Thanks.
standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive.
I mean, who could watch the 3 of these and say, yeah, I'm gonna
me
join
now
not
in
Limsa?
remembering those who fought in the name of freedom. May
Uh.
their souls be returned to the sea.
Fucking monster, that's who. A
Um.
criminal.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
They deserve to be locked up.
Much as the beast tribes have.
Yeah.
Small
Yeah.
Thrown in
beneath
a
the surface,
hole.
One would struggle to tell them
Great.
apart.
Kicked in the shins.
It has been 5
Whoops, I
long
think I have to
years
go
since the
now.
calamity
Bye.
struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding.
Forced
Yet
to play
still the
main
wounds
tank.
of the calamity fester in
Alright, hang on a minute.
But when I stand atop the
That's
middle
one
mast
step too
and
far.
gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those
Okay, so
centuries
this
ago?
line was
Shall we
Limsa
not do
Lominsa
so again?
founded on a boat or something.
Yet there are
I think it
those
might
who
have
would
been.
see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore.
Sorry, but
seeking
that's a really
blood for
dumb
their
place to
accursed
start your
god.
country.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south,
Ogomoro.
despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, Gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Ah!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlets?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Me too.
That last guy, though.
That guy is me.
Fancy meeting you again.
It's almost like you're following me. Docker boy. Somebody should take care of Titan. Give him a good hug and nice dinner.
I'll ask AP.
Yeah, deal with some primals. Let's do it. Let's definitely not have a bunch of fetch quests.
Oh.
It would be a valuable addition. And really, why would anyone join any other Grand Company?
Big silence.
You would be correct.
Alright, I think I'm turning off that auto text now.